Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, we've got Benson Smooth Henderson.
I can dig it.
Man, how did I do? Is that good?
It's not bad.
Not bad?
Yeah, you should audition, man.
Oh, hey, I've been telling Gilbert, I'm like, whether it's the WWE, UFC, boxing, whatever, I think my voice is good enough to be there one day.
I can dig it, man. I can dig it.
Thank you so much for joining the show. How are you doing today?
Good. I'm good. Enjoying Media Row, enjoying the festivities.
Where did the nickname Smooth come from?
Smooth came from my coach, John Crouch. A lot of times wrestlers, when they get into jiu-jitsu, wrestling's all about attack, aggressive attack. There's no like relaxed, chill mode for wrestling ever. It's always about attack. It's always about being on your toes and pushing the pace. Jiu-jitsu is almost the exact opposite. Don't break a sweat. Nice and easy, nice and relaxed. Do the technique, do the movement. So for some reason, for me, when transitioning from wrestling over to jiu-jitsu, I always did a pretty good job, actually, compared to most wrestlers. I was more relaxed, more fluid. And my coach, John, was like, oh, Henderson, trying to do the armbar, yada, yada. Oh, okay, it was real smooth. That was a good, nice, smooth armbar. It was real good. And so then one of our assistants at the gym at the time, she always heard him calling me smooth or saying smooth to me. Oh, it was a real smooth arm lock. Oh, it was a real smooth omoplata. Good job. Good transition. Nice, smooth transition. So she thought like he was actually calling me smooth or something like that. So she just filled out my paperwork one of these times from John, and she put down for the nickname, she put down smooth because that's what it was. And then it's stuck since then.
Love it.
It's a fitting name because you won a championship at UFC. You're doing well at Bellator now. But Benson, I got to ask you about this $1 million prize. You're about to fight March 10th. Is that for one fight? It's a tournament? And how can I enter this competition? Give it a
shot. March 10th, I'm going to start off the Bellator Lightweight Grand Prix. I'm going to fight Usman Nurmagomedov. I butcher his name every single time. But, I'm going to score off against him, beat him up. Luckily for me, he has the belt, so I'm going to take the belt on my way to that in the finals. The final is for the $1 million. So I'm going to beat him up on my way to the fighting for the Grand Prix final, $1 million tournament.
So you're going to take $1 million and a belt with you?
Absolutely. At the end of the tournament, I'm going to have a belt and $1 million with me.
That is awesome. Speaking about also about this tournament, what's gonna make it tough, or what do you kind of see from this tournament? Challenging.
The tournament has some dark horses. It has some big names. Has four. We just counted. My wife and I just counted the other day. Has 5 former world champions. 5 MMA former world champions. And a former kickboxing world champion. So it's a tough tournament. It's a stacked tournament. And on top of that, it has some dark horses too. Some guys who were not past world champions, but there's some dark horses, and they're tough as heck. So all around, doesn't matter the matchups, doesn't matter whether you face this guy first round, face him the second round, face him in the finals. There's tough matchups all the way through this tournament.
Benson, I was looking at your resume. Maybe it might be an easy tournament for you because you fought Nate Diaz, Masvidal, Frankie Edgar, Cowboy Cerrone. Just looking back at those names I just listed and the way you've been so experienced in MMA, do you get time to reflect, or you kind of always itching for the next fight?
I don't do too much reflecting just yet. I'm going to wait when I officially retire and I'm done from MMA. Then I'll look back and do, oh, hey, I fought this guy, I did this, and blah, blah, But for right now, I'm just always looking forward to the next fight. I'm always focused on training, getting better, always trying to get 1% better every single day, trying to be the hardest worker in the room. And then just, get better every single day. Just keep working on it, and we're looking forward to the next fight. Right now, that's Usman. So every single day, I'm focused on getting better to get my hand raised against Usman.
How's the trash talking in between you and Usman?
Oh, there's no trash talk.
No?
I would say 80% of fighters, there's no trash talk. There's no need. Why talk? Literally, we're going to punch each other in the face on this date. What's the point of us talking trash? Let's just find out. Yeah. Let's wait till then, and we'll find out. So it's silly to me. 80% of fighters don't talk trash. But the 20% you do, of course, they make waves. Everyone says this and says that. But 80% of fighters are super respectful, calm, cool, chill dudes. Because we're going to find out. We're literally going to punch each other in the face. So like, why are we talking here? Talk is cheap. Let's go find out on this date at this time. You'll be there. I'll be there. We'll put the gloves on. Let's find out.
So that 20%, I'm guessing Nate Diaz is part of the trash talk.
Nate might not fall into the the category I would fall into.
When you spoke about your wife Maria, she also signed with Bellator MMA. How do you feel like she's done, and how aggressive is she, and obviously in MMA?
My wife is going to be a superstar. She's going to be a world champion. She's going to have a belt around her waist. She did just sign to Bellator. She had 1 fight or 2 fights previously with Bellator, but she wasn't ever an actual Bellator fighter. She didn't find a long-term contract with Bellator. This time, she found a long-term contract with Bellator, and I'm super stoked. I'm super excited. I'm proud of the hard work that she's put in, and now it's time for her to go. Once again, go show the world how hard she's been working.
Do you ever give her advice or tips of how to compete in Bellator and all that?
For my wife,
yeah.
Tips for my wife. For us, it's always just about trusting the process and enjoying the process and enjoing the ride. A lot of times, like, whatever job it is you have, no matter what it is you do, whether you're a media person, whether you're a camera guy, whatever your job is, you have to appreciate the journey. You have to appreciate the process, have fun while you're doing it. If you do a job you hate and you don't have any fun doing it, you're not gonna be doing it for very long, So for my wife is we talk a lot about the same thing for me too. Just enjoying the job, enjoying the process. Belly when I fight, I have a huge giant breakfast, smash it, destroy it, small, medium-sized lunch, and then I'll fight after that.
What about victory meal of choice?
Victory meal of choice. Normally, the only thing that's open is a pizza place, and I love pizza. So we order like 5-6 pizzas ahead of time, and we'll have it for us. Pizza, I like to mix it up. I don't like having the same exact thing, but classic pepperoni, mushroom, and jalapeno. That's a money combination right there. You remember that one? Write that one down. Pepperoni, mushroom, and jalapeno is really good.
Are you a pineapple pizza guy or no?
I can do pineapple. I will order it normally for myself, but if someone else orders it, I can rock with it.
Okay. So obviously, we need some advice because Gilbert has been in the bottom of his league for fantasy football a couple years in a row now.
Thanks.
I was 3rd place. But
good job.
You won 3 out of 5 different leagues this year. How can we win? What's the secret? What's your secret?
The secret is just doing your homework, doing the research. So for me, mostly I'll look at like who I think is going to have a good year. Is there going to be like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 running backs who have stellar years and they have over 1,200 rushing yards and a bunch of touchdowns? Or they're probably going to only be like 2 or 3 running backs who have a great monster years, but there's going to be like 7 or 8 wide receivers who have monster years. And then I go that direction. I'd be either running back heavy or I'll be wide receiver heavy based off who I think is going to have a better year, running backs or wide receivers. How many of them,
We saw Josh Jacobs and Austin Eckler walking around. Any of those guys been on your fantasy roster?
I've had Jacobs a couple times. I've never had Eckler, but I've had Jacobs a couple times. He did great for me. I gotta give him some dap when I see him. He did great for me.
There you go. Last question from us. Who wins on Sunday?
Because we all like the last couple Super Bowls have been awesome. They've been great. We remember a couple Super Bowls. They were kind of lackluster, not the best. All I hope for is for the both teams to stay injury free, to have a great, amazing game. If I have to make a prediction, twist my arm, I'm gonna go Eagles. I think Jalen Hurts gonna put up some monster numbers. I think he's gonna have a show out party. I think he's gonna do amazing things on Super Bowl.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, Benson Henderson. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.